Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I wanted to wait a day before
Y'all rewatch my shit? What is that?
making a video on this, just to let everything play out, make sure we had all the facts before I said anything about it, because
Haitian Chris, bro, chill out.
it is kind of a wild situation and it's getting quite a bit of attention. There's a lot of screenshots and a lot of messages and statements from different people being posted. I'm not going to include all of them because I'm not interested in making a 30-minute video about the situation. I don't think that's necessary. But Keemstar did post all of it on his Twitter, and I'm sure he will continue to post more. But basically, here's a breakdown of the situation. So there was this 10-year-old girl who is terminally ill with cancer, and she happens to be a very big fan of SSSniperWolf. And even in the screenshots, you can see how the mom was saying how the girl was like watching all her videos and it was helping her get through her treatments or whatever. So I would actually relate it to, if you guys know the whole Make-A-Wish Foundation, like what they kind of do, what they're all about. It's kind of like that sort of a situation, except, you know, obviously not through them. So this girl's wish was to meet SSSniperWolf, and the mom actually managed to get in contact with SSSniperWolf. There was quite a bit of messaging back and forth, and SSSniperWolf agreed to call her. And they were trying to set up like a time and date to do it, and then SSSniperWolf kept saying that she was busy. Like, they would set up a day to do it, and then, you know, when the time came, SSniperWolf would be like, oh, you know, my bad, I'm busy today. Let's try again tomorrow. Then, you know, tomorrow would come around. Once again, she would say, oh, I'm busy, I can't do it today. You know, let's do it tomorrow. I guess this happened like multiple times over the course of a few days, to the point where the mom just got like mad and said, forget about it, I don't want you to talk to her anymore, and like blocked her. That's a very brief explanation of it, but there's a couple of important things to clarify here about the situation. Number one, I understand that regardless of how unfortunate your situation is, nobody is entitled to anything like this. However, if someone tells you that they're gonna do something,
that's the thing though, like, that's the most important thing for me. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Because if I wasn't gonna do it, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna do it. Because I'm not an asshole. That's a dickhead thing. If I'm not gonna do it, I'm just like, yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't. You feel what I mean? But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
then I think they need to stick to their word on it, right? It would be a lot different if she never agreed. Like, then obviously you're not entitled to it. But if you agree to something, especially in a situation like this, like, you need to stick to that, you know what I mean? So that's number one. Number two, the main issue that I think everyone has with this situation is they aren't really asking for a lot, right? Like, they're just asking for like a 5-minute FaceTime, and you agreed to do it. And honestly, I don't care who you are. You have 5 minutes, you know what I mean? There's nobody on this planet who doesn't have 5 minutes to spare over the course of a couple of days. Like, it wasn't just like one day. This was like multiple days that she couldn't find just a mere 5 minutes to spend on something like this. I just don't think the excuse of like, oh, I was so busy that I couldn't find any time really applies here. And it's quite sad if you think about it from the family's point of view, right? Like, I'm sure the mom told the girl that she talked to her and, you know, she's gonna call you, so I'm sure this little girl's very excited. Like, this is on Christmas, by the way, so you know what I mean? Like, it's Christmas, this girl's like expecting a call from SSSniperWolf, and then she cancels on it last minute and then does it like multiple days in a row. Like, that's pretty fucked up, man, you know what I mean? Like, they're not asking for something crazy here, like, you know what I mean? Maybe even if you couldn't even get a FaceTime in or something, you could like record a quick video.
My niece watched her, bro, and I'm like, are you watching SSSniperWolf? She's like, yeah. Cut that shit off.
Like something, you know what I mean? But then as soon as Keemstar starts posting about the situation on Twitter and it starts getting a lot of attention from people, she immediately responds to the tweets, and this is the excuse that she makes. I told her multiple times I would love to video chat her daughter, but we couldn't find a time that worked. My family is visiting and got sick, so I haven't had time. Okay, first of all, like, imagine telling someone who has cancer that you can't call them.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, she's fucked. Oh, my family got sick. I'm like, I know the little girl in her was like, I'm dying.
you're sick. Like, come on, man. Like, can we have some fucking self-awareness here? Like, what do you mean you're sick? Like, hello? What's wrong with you? Second of all, I'm pretty sure if you explain the situation to your family, they would understand. That's really all it boils down to, right? Like, it's just a bad look overall for you when you're making all of these, like, stupid excuses for why you can't find 5 minutes out of your day. But at the same time, you're over here posting, like, these fancy meals on your Instagram story. Like, you can't sit here and claim that you're too sick to call this kid, but you aren't too sick to go out and eat. Like, it's not adding up, you know what I mean? And at the same time, you're claiming you have no free time, but it looks like you do. And then you also have to factor in, she probably spent like over an hour replying on Twitter and defending herself on Twitter with all sorts of like screenshots and, you know, explanations and excuses. Or
why you ain't put all that energy towards calling the little girl?
Or whatever. So I just really can't buy this whole I'm busy excuse, or I was sick, or my family's here. Like, none of these really hold much weight. Like, let's be honest about the situation here, right? Like, this is the truth. I don't think that she didn't want to do it. I just think that it was clearly not a priority for her, and she was perfectly okay with like taking her time. But from the mother's perspective, it's obviously a way bigger deal. I mean, the kid is literally dying, terminal, right? So like, there is a possibility that if she keeps like delaying this, that the girl might actually die before it happens, you know what I mean? So there is a sense of urgency to the situation that maybe SSSniperWolf was not grasping. I don't really know. It seems pretty obvious to me. And overall, I just don't really see how you can defend her actions in this situation, right? Like, if you're defending her, you're basically saying that it was impossible for her to have 5 minutes to spare over the course of like 72 hours, which, I'm sorry, that's just not true. That is just not true. I'm gonna need a play-by-play rundown of your entire 3 days and what you did for every minute if you're gonna sit here and tell me you didn't have 5 minutes to spare, because I'm just not buying that. So all this information goes public, and I feel like the majority of people reacted to it with common sense, like, yeah, she fucked up, she should have called her. But, you know, you do have some people defending her, and I mean, I'm gonna put a couple screenshots up on the screen that pretty much explain
SSSniperWolf's still bad as hell. Who cares? That's a Fortnite Abby, by the way.
The mindset of the people defending.
I know that's a Fortnite Abby.
Her, because I really don't see any other reason why anyone would defend her actions in this situation. You know what I mean? And that
all the 12-year-olds defending her because they think she's hot is just mad. Odd. Ah ha ha ha. The internet's fucking hilarious.
That is what I mean by recruit difficulty. Now, the good news is we do have a conclusion to this story. She has actually talked to the girl now. She made a whole statement explaining it or whatever. Like, she made multiple statements all about it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and read all these paragraphs. I do think it's kind of funny that, like, once the story goes public and people start talking about it and it starts to become a big deal, she magically made some free time to make it happen. You know what I mean? It's just kind of funny how that works out, right? So, I mean, in the end, the kid got her wish.
Could you imagine if SSSniperWolf had responded to all the criticism with niggas die every day? It ain't right, but I'd have laughed, boy. Imagine she like, niggas die every day, nigga. Motherfuckers die every day. What you mean? She be goated? That should be crazy. Imagine she was like, fuck them kids. Bro, oh my god. That'd be insane. That'd be crazy. Oh my god. Nigga, you be alright. Niggas die every day, B. What you mean? Shit.
So that's good, of course, because that is the most important part. But it is unfortunate the way everything had to go down. Like, it didn't have to go down like this. I feel like it was a pretty simple situation that, you know, she just handled very poorly. Like, she had poor communication, poor time management, just poor response to the just everything about it was just handled very poorly on SSSniperWolf's part. And it did not have to get to be this big of a deal, honestly, but, you know, it was just handled so poorly. So anyways, I think it's all good now. I don't know if there's going to be any follow-up on this. I think everyone's happy with how it turned out, at least, even if it, you know, it wasn't the best path.
So my question is, Like, Make-A-Wish Foundation. If a nigga wanted to say fuck a Bella Danger as his last wish, like, I'm going out anyways. Just let me. I just want a night. Like, no home bars, no pulling out, nothing. I just need to fill up like a balloon. You think they do it? Nah, nigga. I mean, if it's my last wish, fuck I look like pulling out on my last wish. Come on now, nigga. What you mean?
To get there, but yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for
Well, it's underage kids. Oh, I'm talking about a nigga like me.
watching.
A grown man.
Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. It's about a woman who claims.
You too old? I'm too old to have a last wish if I get that situation? Damn. Is there an age limit on dying wishes? Like...
claims that she was.
Bro, so after 18 you
groped
can't have your dreams no more? Oh man, that's crazy. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
In a VR game, whatever that means. But
Oh,
yeah,
brother.
once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day and peace out.